Hey, Smoke Nation, what's good? What's good? We out here in sunny California right now. It's your boy Young and Easy back at it again with another vlog on location. We in San Francisco. Your boy here for a wedding. But there's something I wanted to talk to you. I know I'm in like Libby, Commie, California, but I'm still gonna talk my shit. Let's go. I hope y'all like the view. I came out here to give y'all this view. Smash the likes for the view and smash the likes for yourselves. The motherfucking chosen ones of Smoke Nation. I didn't really want to hold this out like this, but there's no other way for me to do this vlog where I could hold this motherfucking camp. I need to get a selfie stick or some shit. My wound is doing better. I'll show y'all on the next video where I go into it. But anyways, today, so I just got off the phone with one of my boys. We were in a text group. It's like 4 of us. And this dude is like, hey, anybody got a Netflix username? And I'm like, well, I didn't have one. But I responded, I'm like, dude, Netflix is some whack shit, man. You actually watch that trash? And he's like, yeah, what do you mean? I'm like, it's full of garbage propaganda. Well, what do you mean? All right, one of the other homies, like, he knew what I was talking about, but I'm like, dude, it's full of femme-centric garbage, communist garbage. Like, don't you get it? Pedo commie garbage is all that's in there. All they want is that drag queen shit. But I'm not really into that. But if you can do whatever you want to your body, but like, why do you gotta put it on the mainstream for my kids to see? They don't need to see that shit. Anyways, so I'm going in, I'm like, yeah, dude, stop. If you watch that shit, you whack, you ain't my friend, you an enemy, basically. And then one of my other friends, T Money, shout out to T Money. T Money's like, yeah, I completely agree with you. He's like, what about Hulu? I was like, you know what? I was like about to clap for him when he said, I completely agree with you. And then he said, what about Hulu? I'm like, it's the same shit by the same pedos, the same commies, the same Babylonians, the same shit, bro. Hulu is the same trash, like. And he's like, okay, what about CBS? I'm like, are you joking, dude? It's got an eye symbol, bro. And he's like, what about PBS? I'm like, dog, if it's on television, they got your ass, okay? It's them mind controlling you, brainwashing you with trash propaganda. Obey the state. Everybody, let's normalize having sex with everything, And I mean everything. Orgies with everything. Like, come on, am I the only one who trying to say shit out here? Or maybe they just block everybody's videos who try to say shit. Because they did block my other channel. But I digress. He's like, yeah. I'm like, dude, this is literally modern day Babylon that we're in. He's like, I'm like, back in Babylon, they did the same shit. And like the box, all these programs on the box, on the TV was made for mind control. I told him the TV is the greatest weapon of mass destruction ever created for mankind, by mankind. All it does is mind control you. Everyone gets the same fake lie relayed to them at the same time. And they just keep the lie going. If you make the lie big enough, everyone's gonna believe it. And if you repeat it long enough, everyone's gonna just drill it in their head. Because why? Because repetition is the easiest and most simple form of mind control. We know better than that, Smoke Nation. We know way better than that. We the chosen ones, and we don't get fucking... We do get attacked. We do get attacked spiritually by these assholes, but we can see the attacks coming because we're in the 5D. We're not living in, we're not living in the 3D or the 4D. Like, the spiritual attacks are real. Like, I just kind of got woke to the spiritual attacks since I've, ascended into the 5D. Like, there's a lot of empty vessels out here, Like all the ones who watch Netflix and shit and like get off on all those whack ass, all that programming. These are these empty vessels out here. And it's like, when you go out, people out here, they just looking at you. They're like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this chosen one? And why is his light shining so bright? And how does he know so much? It's like, and if you're a dead vessel, empty enough vessel, these vessels, these bots, can be controlled. They can put an entity into that bot to spy on you. Believe it or not. Once you're in the 5th dimension, you'll understand this is the real world, which is the spiritual world. The physical world, my friends, is not the real world. Everything you can see with your eyes is fake. Everything you cannot see with your eyes is real. I'll do a whole video on that. But I'll come up here again, and I just smoked a blunt, so I thought I'd just share that story with you. If you watch mainstream programming and you don't watch Smoke Pipe TV, then you ain't a chosen one. And shout out to my chosen ones. Make sure you spread this message and make sure you wake people up and stop giving your money to Netflix and Hulu and all these commie bastards. I told them, I'm like, in Babylon, like, all they did was, like, you know, they had Moloch and they had Baal, and what they do, they're just throwing babies at them. Like, that was the thing. Like, oh, we have baby sacrifice parties. Like, that's what they did back then. I'm like, what do you think Planned Parenthood is here now? Who do you think put Planned Parenthood here? And where are these that's child sacrifice, homie. None of my friends responded after that. They're like, damn. I'm like, yo, Babylon it is. All right, wake up, everybody. Know where you are, know where you're going. All right. We're not going to hell. We're already here. If you're in the 3D, you're in hell. If you're in the 4D, you're in purgatory. You're in 50. You're in the 50. You all right? You kind of woke. You can see the bullshit. You can step around it. You can see all these dark entities. You can see people spying on you. You can see all these bots looking at you. You know, I know you get anxious, my chosen ones, when you see these bots looking at you, but don't be anxious. You know, don't be nervous, because they can't do anything to you. They already know you see right through them. They already know that you know what they're doing there. They already know that you know they're spying on you. So they can't really do anything. All they can do is hit us direct, but like, the attacks are real. Once you know that you are getting spiritually attacked, you can counter it. But if you didn't know like why bad stuff was happening to you every now and then, it was a spiritual attack most of the time. So you just have to, you know, wake up to the bullshit and realize whoever's trying to fuck with you is usually a bot, not even a real person. Like, and they're being controlled. Like, you know, one of these controllers, one of the handlers, you know, who's out here controlling the Matrix, they got their little PlayStation controller, and then they find a bot next to you and they control that entity. And they try to, you know, spy on you that way, try and get to your spirit that way. But I digress. One of my homies is calling me, so I'm gonna go talk to him right now. Tomorrow, vlogging again. Shouts out to the Smoke Nation. Shouts out to the chosen ones. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Wedding in 2 days. Peace.